Okay, just to recover after technical problem, we are starting boat racing season 2026 with the B-class races. 12 boats taking part today. A bit of a hiccup with the hurricane coming up behind, but I'll just cap the boats for you just to make sure that you are aware of who's taking place. The Stay Up, the Warrior 140, the Upsetter, Kedra Pride, Legal Rights, Return, Dark Shadows, Hurricane, F5 Tornado, the Storm, Alma Gloria, and the No Big Thing. And as I was saying earlier, when I believe we had some problems with the mic, I'm joined on this leg of today's racing activity by one who's very knowledgeable about boat racing, Witty. Witty has been involved in the ownership, building of boats, and quite a good domino partner. Maybe he's been beating me at dominoes, and probably he may be beating me in the race today, because North Hill has one of the smaller boats, and the West End crew, the Greyhounds, they have one boat painted in similar colors. So quite a nice look as we float down towards the west, and the Stay Up is out front at the moment, or maybe second in line, and yellow boat on the far end. The Upsetter is on the northern side of the race at the moment. The Upsetter just inside, and really quite a nice day for racing.
Yeah, sure enough it is. As we speak now, F5 Tornado is a little bit ahead.
Right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, F5 Tornado followed closer by the Stay Up. Then you got the Upsetter, the Alma Gloria, and the Storm, just about in a straight line, followed by Legal Rights. Then you got the Return here close to us, and further in the south they have Kedra Pride, Dark Shadows, No Big Thing, and Warrior 140. Well, it's good today to see Warrior 140 actually made it. There was much speculation of whether or not she would race, but she's there. So yeah, over to Ralph again.
Okay, thank you, Witty, for that update. And as Witty was reminding you or telling you, we are having 12 boats taking part in today's opening session, B class, and making boat racing look like what boat racing used to look like at one point in time, even with the bigger crafts. And they going to the west at the moment, and the position that was outlined by Witty is the exact position. We had some worry about the Warrior 140 for Super Captain, but everyone knows at some point in time Super Captain was going to make it here. Super Captain is one who's always want to be on the winning side, and we got to wait until this race is over to see how that has proven true or untrue in today's race. We are going towards the west now, a stretch of land that I can't see any houses on, and that would be from up the Blue Ridge, and that is going to go right down to Long Bay. And certainly I believe the cameraman will give you a couple of shots of the scenery as we go round the island. We were down the island. We are told that the races marking the start of the official week of boat racing as part of the summer festival, or the summer activities in Anguilla, boat racing carnival, that we are going to be blessed with quite a spectacle, and so it is. We are looking towards the beautiful Long Bay Beach now as we go towards the west. The Alma Gloria on the virtually on the outside. In front we have the upsetter, no, the stay up is in front, and we are getting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place would be the looks of the satellite, and
that's a return.
The return. So boat racing, the pride of Anguillians, and we always been talking about the slowdown of it. There's no real slowdown, is because if you look at before us at the moment, we are talking 12 boats going towards the west.
Actually, Hurricane, she got some difficulties, so she aborted the race. So we have 11 at the moment.
Good. So the Hurricane is out of the race, some starting difficulties, and so right in front of us are the 11 boats led by the stay up at the moment, and right in front of us here would be the Alma Gloria, and just a little behind is the return, and the red one with it right in the middle is
Legal rights.
Legal rights.
Yeah.
Legal rights looking a little bigger than the other boats, but probably that's because of the pretty color. Okay.
Solid red color.
Solid red color, and how people in Anguilla were looking forward to this day. Boat racing, we can never get enough of it. We had quite a bit pre-season activities, and the nice thing about the pre-season activities in the A class is that almost every boat showing that they certainly can win. But right now we are on the westward trend, and the stay up upsetter, the yellow one in the distance with it,
F5 Tornado.
F5 Tornado. So they are the up front ones at the moment, and just behind the Tornado is the Storm. So some fantastic colors here in the B class race. People normally say the small boats, but that's not an accurate descriptive manner in actually naming the boats, because these boats are virtually just as big as the A class boat. What's the difference in size with it?
The B class 23 feet, and while the A class is 28 feet. So you got 5 feet difference.
So there you heard it from a builder. 5 feet difference in the boats. 23 for the boats we are now looking at, and 28 for the boats we are going to look at a little later in the day. The race started at 1 o'clock, so we are now some 14 and a half minutes into the race as we go towards the west on a very cool day. It's not like it has been on some days in the recent past in Anguilla. The sun, it's been a sunstorm virtually, but today it's quite cool as we go towards the west. We are coming towards the Temenos Villa in Long Bay at the moment. Then we are going to go past Temenos, quite a beautiful full beach, and I'm going to be expecting that our cameras will be placed on some of the land activity, which we would normally have complaints about. We know it's boat racing we are watching, but certainly we would want to see some of the beauty of Anguilla. Any knowledge of the wind speed with it?
No, I didn't check. But it's got to be close to 16 knots.
Okay, well, I'm learning quite a bit, is because I was guessing around 16 or so knots also. And
there are some gusts now and then, so it might amplify it a bit.
Okay, 16 and gusting, and we must take consideration for the gusts, because certainly we know they will come. And my understanding regarding this race is that it will be a 2-lap race, so we will continue following it. We are going to go towards the foot of Anguilla, come back to sandy ground, and come down and back up before the the A-class race starts. So let me say a very pleasant hello to our boat racing fans in Anguilla, on the many sites where they will be looking from today, those in the region, St. Martin and in the surrounding islands, those in the British Virgin Islands, and those in the diaspora, because this boat racing now has become a fever. If you didn't know about it, you get to know about it, you're going to want to certainly look at it. And let me say a pleasant hello to my partners in the Crocus Bay area by the gazebo. They have some very good eyes, because they can tell you everything that's happening without microscope or whatever, or telescope looking down towards this way. And the only thing they cannot tell you which boat is which boat. So we are now into the terminus area, 17 or so minutes into the race, and maybe it might be nice with it to do a rundown again.
Okay, right now the F5 Tornado, followed by the Stay Up, then we got the Storm, then the Upsetter, followed by No Big Thing, and then you got Legal Rights and Warrior 140, neck and neck, followed by Dark Shadows, Amno Gloria, and then in the rear we got Return and the No Big Thing. Yeah.
Okay, and I should be reminding you that our coverage, allowing you to see some of what's taking place at sea, is being done by Clean Stream. Clean Stream has been very actively involved in actually the transmitting of the pictures for boat racing throughout the pre-season and now into the active season. And I noticed with the two front boats, or the three front boats, they are the boom is going much nearer to the water than say those in the back of the race. You want to give an explanation?
Well, when the sheet is out far, the boats have a tendency to go lower towards the water when they lean. And when it's a little tighter, it's more control. You would find that those with the boom extended out, with the main sheet extended out, will be rocking more. And they seem to be traveling faster anyway when they do it. But yeah. Right now, the front boats are running very close. The F5 Tornado is slightly ahead, but then it's closely followed by the Stay Up, the Storm, and the Upsetter. And making its way through the middle is the Warrior 140. She's now in about 4th place, and she's gaining grounds on the front boats, as they all coming together here by the Long Way Point.
On the far right end is the North Hill de Return.
Yeah.
Far left.
Whenever the wind gushes come, they all come close together, but as soon as the gusts subside, the tornado and the storm seem to slip away a bit.
So on the far end with the black jib is the storm or the return?
That's a storm. Storm, and then she now seems to be going out front ahead of the F5 tornado. I think the cluster of boats there coming together and obscuring the wind from the F5 tornado, so she's slowed down quite a bit.
Are you aware of the owners or the captains of the boats right in front of us at the moment? I know the North Hill boat. We are aware that one is from North Hill. The Stay Up and the Upsetter, they are Thomas or someone from West End.
Roy is the man in charge.
Roy.
Yeah.
Getting the wrong name.
Yeah. F5 tornado is ours. Warrior 140 is Glen Paul. Alma Gloria. Actually, I don't know who actually owns that. Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, Whitty was giving me a rundown based on what he knows about the captains of the various craft in front of us or the owners. And when I was in St. Martin some time ago, I was told that grandfather was laying claim to the Alma Gloria. And while I'm talking about St. Martin, let me say hello to Alex Hodge in Nairobi in St. Martin. So I'm very surprised that Finney, you have not been able to come over for the August races, but one can understand. You allow the children to come and enjoy themselves, and you stay in St. Martin unhindered to enjoy yourself. I hope that you're following the race and maybe a boat of your choice is doing very, very well at the moment. The storm is actually out front a little way now, not significant, and we have behind, coming up on the right side would be Kedra Pride. So we see a minor change in position at the moment. The F5 tornado has dropped back on the right hand side, going towards the west.
Warrior 140.
Warrior 140. Where's that? Yeah.
She's right inside next to the F5 tornado.
Okay, yeah, she seems to have made up some ground in recent time. The Roy's Fisheries, that's the Stay Up or Upsetter.
This one is
Upsetter is Roy's, and on the outside of the Upsetter is
the return.
Return or de-return. So August the 2nd, the start of boat racing in Anguilla, racing almost every single day between Sunday and Sunday, is because on the second Sunday we will be doing the Champ of Champs racing, and there has been a lot of activity. Probably we will talk about that in the A class race, but there has been some activity in the B class race also. So I think the boats are uniquely positioned now. As we come outside or the west of Malahana, we're opening the beautiful beach in the Turtle Nest area. Then right on the western end of that, we will have the Four Seasons Hotel, which we can see looking straight across the foot of St. Martin. Okay, so
I'm not sure.
So early on we've been told that one of the boats actually developed some trouble, and that one is out, but the other 11 going along quite nicely, led at the moment by the Storm. Whitty?
We have the Storm, followed by the Keja Pride. Then we got Warrior 140, followed by Dark Shadows, and then you got the trio of Alma Gloria, Step, and F5, which seems to be creating a little bit of confusion. There's some argument going on. Then you have the Legal Rights. Then right here close to us on the northern end, we have the Upsetter and the Return. And a little bit in the back, we have the No Big Thing. Oh, the guys, we have the markers. The marker is down, and the lineup marker is down. So I hope the boats don't have a hard draw. The northern ones, I think they'll have to jive because of where the stake is, where the second stake is positioned. Yeah.
Whitty, as you are a technical person, for people who follow boat race and listening to boat race all their life, they will hear terms like a hard draw and the jive. Do you want to take a chance at explaining?
Well, the hard draw is when the boats go inside of the marker, where they have to have a tendency to have to sail out in order to maneuver around it. And the jive is when they're going down off the wind and they change the boom from one side to the next. So that's... Yep, there is a little confusion there. Yes, the lineup marker, they are all inside the lineup marker.
So we will have to wait and see, because we are apparently 1/5 of a mile, if we can see that, inside or away from the marker at the moment. As Whitty was explaining, there was a bit of confusion when the lineup marker was spotted. So they are going to have to do the adjustments. We are just east of the lineup marker at the moment, and it wouldn't be long before they start making the way around the lineup marker. We are doing 30 minutes since the race started. So if they go around this in a while and the sailing continues at the same level, we could be talking just under or around a 2-hour B class race. So the sun has now reappeared, not in its blistering glory like it has been at some points in time. We still can bear it, is because I am wearing no sleeves marina, and it's not being worrying at the moment. So we are actually transmitting the information via the courtesy of Clean Stream Services, and yeah. Oh, Witty, here's the mic.
No. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. It's trouble. It's trouble. The Zeke in a bad position. You can't stay here. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's a casualty. It's confusion. Oh boy. Look like there's a collision with the step and the Warrior 140. Somebody's bailing, so somebody's bailing. Upsetter is bailing, so apparently they must have crashed. Oh my God. Amna Gloria, and then just behind you got the return, and on the windward side of the return we got the Dark Shadow, and coming on behind them high up on the wind is the No Big Thing, followed by Warrior 140. We got also the Legal Rights ahead of the 140, and then in the back you got the Upsetter, and coming around last now is the Stay Up. Well, the first one to attack now is the Return, and she's been crossed by all the boats that came around behind her. She just tagged. Yeah. Right now, the Kijo's Pride seems to be. Oh shit! Kijo's Pride. We're going upwind, seems to be moving ahead. Followed by the Storm, and underneath the Storm is the F5 Tornado, and the Dark Shadows seems to be winning well too. And also the No Big Thing. They seem to be doing well on the wind. The Warrior 140 was showing some potential, but the Legal Rights has slipped away from her. Boat came from under the lee, and she's going right across her now too. The upsetter has gone high on the wind. I don't know what will happen when the front boats go back to her, but she's winding well. She's sailing very close to the wind. But the front boats, they're going out on their legs, going towards the land. With the Keeja Pride seems to be the one that's